Whatever age, we all have our guilty pleasures. It may be a series of travels, a decadent dining experience at our favorite restaurant every week, and even a shopping spree. Well, I have to admit that I am guilty of all these three, and I'm sure that you also have your share of guilty pleasures. And some of today's features may even be yours too. 我们来享受奢华的生活. My name is Janina Chan, 我是蔡诗人, and this is Chinoy TV 废话电视台.
Tonight on Chinoy TV. Wine dining. Treat yourself to a perfect blend of wine and fine dining. Playing business. Get to know the businesswoman who plays business with toys.
Happy children make happy adults, and happy adults make for a better world.
Getting emo. Learn how to deal with your emotions, especially when worst comes to worst.
We tell them suicide is never a solution to a problem.
What's cooking? It's the annual culinary competition of the best among the chefs.
The winner of...
These and more in tonight's episode of Chinoy TV on ANC.
This segment is brought to you by Manila Doctors Hospital.
Joey De Leon 最近因为对忧郁症的评论备受关注，他对精神病的见解被网民批评。无论是圈内或圈外，忧郁症是件严重的问题。必须慎重对待，因为有忧郁症的人有可能自杀。
Still, the most common cause of suicide is depression. A lot of the patients with suicide would look at suicidal act as the only window of escape to solve their problems. Commonly, if a person is depressed, okay, there's always the possibility of suicide.
De Leon 后来为他之前缺乏考量的评论向大众道歉，但几天后，明星 Nadine Lustre 16岁的弟弟 Isaiah Lustre 自尽了，原因是忧郁症。
We describe suicide in a patient or a person if he or she has the tendency to be self-destructive. At this time, suicide ranks as number 13 in the cause for death or mortality.
在整个东南亚，菲律宾有最多忧郁症的案例。菲律宾报纸登出，菲律宾有2558个自杀案例。同等于在2012年每天平均有7位死者。
Usually, it's higher in the elderly age group, and that's a time that they have less supportive system. But there's also a high rate of suicide in the adolescents. The other one is what we are scared about, the so-called impulsive suicide. Okay? It happens in the adolescent because they don't bother to worry about what's going to happen if they commit suicide.
有了本国的精神健康法，因为忧郁而自杀的案例会因为能适时关注患者的需求，提供帮助而下降。而要真正克服忧郁，就必须找心理医生治疗。
So first things first, we tell them suicide is never a solution to a problem. Second, we talk about it. Talking about why they're feeling suicidal is already a first aid, treatment. Another suggestion really is making sure that that patient is with a loved one, a supportive person to be with them all the time.
This segment is brought to you by Manila Doctors Hospital.
I especially liked getting up early to go outside and have a look around.
Chinoy TV is brought to you by BA Securities, Prestige Television, like a boss, Crown, the professional choice, Filipino-Chinese Xinlian Association, Victor Lim, Cristino Lim, open up to everyday surprises with rib crackling. Eat that hugot, Oishi Oh Wow. Nation, for complete waterline UPVC, Philippine Valve Manufacturing Company. 27 Annapolis by Bayswater Realty.
I especially liked getting up early to go outside and have a look around or listening to the singing of the birds. Then I would have a look at the sun. At that time, I thought, wow, it's really beautiful. But sometimes I felt a little depressed and just didn't know how many more times I could see the sun. I was once told by the doctor that I only had less than 3 years to live, and then it was 6 months. I survived again and again, but I really didn't know whether I could survive the next time. I really envied people that could freely breathe. It so happened that this program was seen by President Wang of China Meitan General Hospital. He said he thought this child was quite optimistic, and he would regret it if he, as a doctor, couldn't cure me. The operation lasted 6.5 hours and it was a total success. When my doctor got my laboratory test report, he said the results were as normal as people without an illness. Then I called my mum. She was especially happy. She was jumping for joy. She really was. President Wang visited me in the ward, asking me what I plan to do in the future. I answered, "You saved my life, so I want to be someone like you in the future, curing patients' diseases and helping more people that need help just like me." The President Wang recommended for me to go and study nursing at medical school. I was especially delighted in that moment when I put on the nurse uniform. I wrote Wang Wei on the collar of my uniform. I also visited a boy. He had cancer of the rectum and he could not pass stool through it. He had a fistula in this position on his chest, and all of his feces would automatically flow to that small pocket as long as there was some. I told him my story and said, "It's fine. Keep on receiving treatment and you'll get better for sure. Then when we get the chance, we can go and climb the Great Wall together." One day when I was working, I suddenly saw him in front of me. He said, "There's nothing wrong with me. I just came here to see you." I think that he came not only to see me, but also because of his aspiration and hope to be alive. When patients are lying on the sick beds, it was like I was seeing how I was years ago. I know that patients need comfort, even if it is just a smile from the doctors and nurses. This gives them warmth and comfort. They come here and entrust their health to us because they trust us. So I should take good care of them, just like I take care of myself.
Did you know that Hennessy is the largest cognac producer in the world? Yep, that's right. And they're hosting a special dinner here in China Blue in Conrad, Manila, where Chef Jeremy Leung is introducing his new special dish. So Hennessy plus Chinese food. Let's give it a try. Can you tell us more about your products?
Hennessy was created in 1765, so it's like now more than 250 years ago. So it's 250 years of savoir-faire, of tradition and of quality. It is thanks to all of this that make Hennessy the #1 cognac in the world.
But why is Hennessy perfect for Chinese dishes, specifically here in China Blue?
I believe that the richness of the texture of the cognac and the complexity of the flavor and the aromas is actually the perfect pairing with the Chinese cuisine.
There's a famous saying along the lines, they say, is there a wrong moment or wrong time to drink champagne? Right? I would change that into, is there a wrong time to drink Hennessy? Right? So I'm sure you're going to enjoy every course with Hennessy tonight. In this season, we have created a number of very special things. And tonight, I think one of the highlights is actually on the appetizer. It's actually a chicken curry potato bun. It's a bun that looks exactly like a potato. And also, we have a truffle abalone pastry.
So how does Hennessy, do you think, how does it complement Chinese dishes, specifically your dishes?
Hennessy in itself, okay, it has a very full body aroma. By serving it in different stages of your meal with different temperature, it can actually complement a lot of Chinese food. So I would say generally cognac is a very much suitable all-rounded beverage when served with Chinese food.
I've always enjoyed dining out, but now, thanks to Chef Jeremy Leung and Hennessy, I discovered a new perfect way to have a fancy time. That is, with an opulent Chinese dish paired with an elegant glass of Hennessy. Cheers!
The Christmas season has already begun, and days before this special day are being counted through the different Christmas trees sprouting in different entertainment hubs. Moreover, decorations would bring that joyful ambiance to the public. And this year, SM North EDSA has a magical theme that would cater for every child and kid at heart. SM collaborated with Disney Philippines for their Tum Tum themed Christmas, where they showcased Disney's modern concept in this holiday event.
We just launched our Sum activities that we have. In selected malls, almost all our malls would have characters meet and greet, all throughout the month of December.
The Christmas tree is designed with those Disney characters in their cutest Tum Tum form, which will stand till the 7th of January 2018.
菲律宾晋江同乡总会训应邀专程前来出席本会成立24周年暨新届职员就职典礼的马来西亚晋江社团联合会庆贺团一行22人，12日下午从吉隆坡搭乘马航班机抵达马尼拉国际机场，受到理事长施亨利、后任理事长李国才、副理事长姚金正、理事兼外交蔡振作以及青年组后任组长洪天赐带领多位代表的热烈欢迎。菲律宾晋江同乡总会成立24周年暨第13届职员就职典礼，菲律宾晋江商会成立2周年暨第2届职员就职典礼于10月15日上午11时半在马尼拉大酒店准时开始。来自家乡、来自世界各地的晋江同乡会、晋江商会的庆贺团及华社各团体代表聚集一堂。10月14日晚，晋总甲座金海湾鲍翅海鲜大酒楼举行盛大宴会，欢迎来自家乡领导以及世界各地晋江乡亲。菲律宾晋江同乡总会庆祝成立24周年暨第13届理事会、第8届青年组暨菲律宾晋江商会成立2周年暨第2届职员就职典礼10月15日中午，甲座闽市马尼拉大酒店大宴会厅隆重举行。中国驻菲律宾大使馆罗刚参赞兼总领事出席并致辞。该会名誉理事长李荣寻担任同乡总会商会职员就职监事员并训回。该会指导员陈祖昌担任大会主讲人，新任理事长李国才担任青年组就职监事员。泉州市政协副主席陈明福，晋江人大主任洪于全， 世界晋江同乡总会会长施文旦、非华商联总会理事长黄年荣先后致辞，海内外庆贺团代表、非华友好社团代表、嘉宾等应邀出席典礼仪式。名誉理事长施亨利担任大会主席，新届理事长李国才致辞，执行副理事长施永昌致谢词。副理事长姚金正、陈凯富分别介绍主宾席宾主以及主讲人。秘书长蔡振作、洪元吉担任大会司仪。菲律宾晋江同乡总会于10月15日晚，假作福华利海鲜酒家举行惜别晚会，欢送来自世界各地的晋江同乡会、异地商会庆贺团。
The winner of
Chinoy TV is brought to you by Nation Paper Products and Printing Corporation, Japan Parts Trading Center, distributor of Koyo Automotive and Industrial Bearings, Megatech Fine Invitations, Mayer Photo, professional photo and video equipment, Federation of Electrical and Electronic Suppliers and Manufacturers of the Philippines Incorporated, Nang Family, Chua Bengteng, Conchita Go, Joseph Tan Solis. Open up to everyday surprises with Smart C. Refresh the smart way. Oishi Oh Wow. Pristine Hotel. Nation for complete waterline UPVC. Philippine Valve Manufacturing Company.
King Chef is the hands-down choice when it comes to authentic Cantonese experience. But have you ever wondered who makes these mouth-watering dishes? Well, you will find out as they duke it out at the Chef Battle Royale here at King Chef Challenge 2017. Usually hidden within the confines of the kitchen, these culinarians made an exemption and took their cooking prowess to the center stage. They say that a good cook is like a sorceress who dispenses happiness. But can they dispense enough happiness to please the judges?
I like the firecracker curry prawn dumpling.
Yung presentation, excellent. So yung lasa, okay din.
The presentation was very good. Like it's very colorful. Ganda siya, para siyang Christmas na. Interesting yung ginawa mong taro na may abalone nga sa loob. Yun masarap din for me.
Yung simple flavor ng chicken lumabas na medyo may ginseng flavor. So ang sarap niya. Sabi ko, napakasimple nito pero ang sarap.
I love yung passion mo to cook. We can feel it through the heart. No? Nasa puso talaga. Yun ang sarap. Yun nga ang wealth ninyo. Wala na yan.
Nalasahan ko talaga all your dishes. Nasarapan ako sa kwento ninyo sa mga kain. Thank you very much.
the winner for the dim sum category goes to Kevin Castillo.
Ano sa tingin niyo yung sikreto? Bakit nagkaroon kayo ng edge?
Ang sikreto ko po is tiyaga lang po, tsaka lawak ng pong pag-iisip ko. Tsaka mas na-inspire pa po kasi ako na gumawa na ako. Actually, nakailang try na po ako hanggang sa nabuo ko po yung menu na yun.
The winner for Hot Kitchen category goes to Chef Rolando Guaton. Congratulations!
Sa tingin mo, ano yung naging secret? Bakit kayo yung nanalo?
Unang-una, dasal lang, tiwala lang. Nasa puso yung paggawa ng dish. Kaya ngayon, nakuha ko rin. Pang-apat ko na pong sali ito.
The winner of the pro category. Asan na yung drum rolls mo? Jason Sempres.
Chef, ano yung nararamdaman yun sa dami ng papuri na nakuha niyo from the judges?
Sa akin naman, naghalong tuwa at saka yung pagkakaisa inspiration ko yung sa dalawang anak ko po. Kaya ako lumaban ulit. Kasi dati lumaban po ako, natalo po ako. Nilakas ako yung loob ko na lumaban ulit na para sa dalawang anak ko po.
These chefs may have won, but the gastronomic war is far from over. Every day is a battle here at the King Chef's Kitchen.
Happy children make happy adults, and happy adults make for a better world.
Chinoy TV is brought to you by BA Securities, Mayor Photo, professional photo and video equipment, Manuel Kiwako, Enrique Chua, Albert Abaya, Tony D, Bestank, open up to everyday surprises with crispy patata. May something, oishi, oh wow. Pristine Hotel, Macron Trading.
Is a way of life here in Greater Chinatown. Winford Manila Resort and Casino. For the win.
The reason that toys are here to stay is the play factor and the innovation. I think those moments where they're so happy and they're so engaged is very different from being in a gadget. My name is Liza Yao Bate. Yao Wen, and this is my profile. Growing up, I think our family is really the type that you need to work for everything. Nothing comes for free. In school, we had to do really well. That's why I think I only have 3 Barbie dolls. If we have an honor, then we go to like the showroom and choose 1 doll or an accessory. It was really instilled in us that we need to put in a lot of effort, do our best in whatever that we do. I started in Ateneo, and then midway, I moved to the US, to University of Pennsylvania, where I took up finance in Wharton. Well, that time, I really wasn't thinking so much. Kasi if I thought so much, I'd be working in the States. But hindi pa ako marunong that time, so I came home. But because my background is also finance, so I really wanted to be able to work in a financial institution. So I was there for around 3 years before I joined my family. My dad made it so hard for me to work outside. So it was so hard, like I won't have a driver, or like it was so hard to go to work every day. So sometimes when I pick up the phone, it would be him and where's the driver? So it really made it so hard for me. But I enjoyed my time there. I learned a lot, and actually also it reached a point where they also needed help, and I really didn't mind because I found the business exciting too, and I was excited to grow it and put new ideas into the business. So actually, Rich Prime started more than 30 years ago, in 1980. And my parents were distributing Goodyear tires that time, and they quickly became the biggest distributor in the country. And my mom was looking for something new, and she really loved children. So she said, you know, the next time I have a business, or the next business I get into, I want it to be about children. And fortunately, Mattel was the only company that had a factory in the Philippines, because it was so hard to import at that time. So fortunately, they approached Mattel, and out of different candidates, different companies that also wanted to distribute Mattel, they went with my mom and my dad's company. And during that time, I think one thing that they saw in her was her passion, and that she was there. The others kasi sent their managers to be there, but she was there herself, and pitching for the brand. So they also saw the commitment. When we started, we really started with a few brands, which many of those are still brands that we carry today, like Barbie, Hot Wheels, VTech. They were really brands that we believed in, that really had significance for children. So they're there and continue to form a very big part of our portfolio today. But at the same time, we have a lot of entertainment lines. So we do Justice League, Cars, a lot of the movie things, Minions, a lot of the things that are popular for Disney, Nickelodeon. And we also have our baby lines, so Kiko, Joy, Sano-san. We have that entire portfolio for kids, including Thomas and Friends, Shopkins, the favorite ng mga girls, and many other things. Of course, we know technology is there, was there, and will really play a bigger role in our lives as we go on. But the interesting thing is, in the last 7 years, our toys has been growing. Because even if technology is there, I think we all understand and even more realize how important interaction is, how important play is. And no matter what you say, I think diba, you need to develop the people skills of a child, kasi that's the most important thing when they grow up. Every child deserves a happy childhood. Has been in our company for a long, long time. As far as I can remember, at least in the last 15, 20 years. And that's central to what we do, what we provide, because we believe that happy children make happy adults, and happy adults make for a better world. So that's really why it's so important that to let them experience joy, so that they know what a beautiful world is. And they become good citizens and good people by having a happy childhood. My name is Liza Yao Bate, Yao Wen Wen. I am a Chinese-Filipino.
Do what makes you happy as long as you don't step on others' toes. We always hear the saying, right? So need I say more? Go ahead and indulge. Wine and dine, go on that staycation, and even get into a business that doesn't feel like work at all. I mean, we've only got one life to live, so why not enjoy it? My name is Janina Chan, 我是蔡诗人, and this is Chinoy TV, 废话电视台.
Next week on Chinoy TV.
When people say thank you so much, and they appreciate really, and they're going to tell me, oh, God bless you,